My name is Kimberly Lofton, and I am a domestic violence survivor. I am truly one of those stories that you read about in the newspapers where a woman had to escape from her husband because of physical abuse. I also receive verbal and mental abuse from him on a regular basis, which can belittle a person to feeling that you have nothing other than this lifestyle. I was living in Pennsylvania and things were getting worse. We started here in New Jersey, and when we moved to Pennsylvania, it had gotten worse. And he had moved me, I didn't realize at the time that he had moved me away from my family and friends where I had no one to turn to. So I had to, what I did was I hid all of the toiletries in the house to make him believe that we needed all of these things. So I told him that I needed to drive him to work and drop him off and go to the store. And what I did was, instead, I went to U-Haul and I set the date, I made the date, and I knew that I was going to be getting out of there. I had a really good friend who had, like I said, she was the one who figured out what was going on with me. And her husband, her son, and her nephew, they came up and they helped me escape. I went to a women's shelter up here in New Jersey, and that was my savior at the time. I went there and rode past it like 4 or 5 times, and I called them and I said, my GPS says I'm here, but I can't find it. And they said, you're not supposed to. They said, just stay there, someone will come out and get you. I stayed in this shelter with other women who were going through the same thing. And it was clean, it was safe, and there were women there who helped me, talk to me, and helped me get out of that mindset, because there's a mindset that you're in at that time of going through abuse. It's not normal. It's not the best thing for you mentally. I was there with my children, and I learned to get myself better. I learned to help myself. I learned that there was a way out, that there are avenues out there to help you. Now, there's more avenues than ever to help you. For myself, I had a level of fear that I needed to conquer, because he had instilled fear in my body that I couldn't even explain to anyone else, and definitely now that I have Sarah's daughters and I feel like I have that behind me, I can help someone else in that situation, because there is a level of shame, a level of embarrassment that women feel to come and talk to others and about the situation. And with my situation, I was covering it up. I was lying. I was telling stories. I was trying to, and this had become my life. This had become normal to me, and it's not normal. And that's why I would say to any women, when a man is telling you about his life, when a man is telling you that his father beat his mother when he was a child and he saw that, you need to pay attention. You need to listen good, because there's only 2 things you can get out of it. You can get a man who built on that lifestyle, and he took from it, and now he feels that he needs to control women. He feels that. Or you have a man who learned from it and said, I'll never be that, and I'll never treat a woman like that. And that's the type of man that you want in your life. For me now, I have a man who respects me, loves me, and allows me to speak my mind. I couldn't speak my mind before. And until you walked in a person's shoes, you don't know that person's level of fear. I always say, what makes you think that your level of fear matches mine? What makes you think that you know my story? Because you don't. When people look at me now and they see me smile, my smile is genuine. My smile is real. I have joy. I have life. I have love. I have blessings from God because I am here. But when you're in that moment, you only smile for a moment. It's painted on. It's never real. But with Sarah's daughters, I feel empowered. I feel encouraged. And I want to give that to others. I want to encourage other women. And I want to show them that there is life out there and there are avenues to get help. You may have to go to social services. You may have to go to the police. You may have to do whatever you need to do, but there are things that you can do. I had to press a restraining order against a correction officer who was supposed to be enforcing the law, but he was not doing that within our household. So for women living that life now, there is a way out. That's all I want to say. Thank you.